Hey, it's Edge here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis for S&P 500. I'll cover wave analysis with Elliott Wave Theory and provide multiple scenarios the price may take and explain why I prefer one count over another. Let's take a look at the different possibilities. Starting here on 4 hour, we've had this WXY count for quite some time. On the original Elliott Wave book, we can't have a WXY inside the W, aka a complex correction within a complex correction. That is not allowed, so we should have this as an ABC. However, for me it looks better as a WXY and could be explained, I guess, with the more complex structures nowadays than we had before. But again, in the original book this would have to be an ABC in here to be legal. I'm counting it like this. If you have something against that, then I guess that's your issue. But for now, again, I am using this as an ABC here into X, and then we would be looking for wave Y on this higher time frame. This is the least likely scenario for me, at least. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would create only the A wave. Again, then we would be looking for wave B and then C wave. This is going to make the wave Y so much larger than anything before it, so that makes it less likely. This is my main at the moment, in which we have an A, B and C into a W, A, B, C into X, and then again A, B and C. A is already completed with 5-way structure that I've shown you before. We don't need to look into that too much, and we could be looking this as a completed wave B already. It is also possible that we have this as a 3-way move. Then we will be creating another 3-way move and then another 3-way move to complete the wave B down here, to get a bit more retracement than we currently have. And at that point, again, overall expectation is downwards. The next idea overall is that we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into an A wave already created, ABC into B, and now we would be already created this as a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, already completing the C wave, already completing the wave Y. At this point, again, we would be looking for higher prices, in which I have already a bull scenario for. So let's take a look at the more close time frame structures what we have. Now let me close these. Again, the counts did end here, in which we had this impulse wave structure ending as a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. We did have this divergence in price and in RSI. So yeah, that definitely has a good look to it. After that, we had a few different ideas for this next structure. I've cleared up the counts a bit, and this is what we got. This is the bearish count. Before, we had this as a possibility of being a wave 1, 2, 3, and now that we had taken out these highs over here, in which again we could have come down to the wave 1 area. This is no longer a possibility to be an impulse wave structure, so instead we have this as A, B and C, in which again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so this has to be a zigzag. But yeah, that looks pretty good as is. What else? Well, not much. Again, as I mentioned on a higher time frame, this could be just the start of this 3-way structure. So this would be only the first of that 3rd or 3-way structure, and then we would be looking for another 3 and another 3. At the moment, again, it is a bit weird looking, saying that this is a 3-way move, when in other indices, for example Nasdaq, we have this kind of structure in which we have a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and then we would have again that 3-way move upwards, and this indeed was the weird looking structure here on S&P 500. Here on Nasdaq we have a 1, 2, this could be a 3, 4 and 5 already completed. It is a bit weird looking still, so this could be some kind of triangle forming, but again RSI is not completely supporting that, as we have higher highs here on RSI as well. We'll look into this in a later video as well, most likely tomorrow or the day after, to see what kind of structures we can come up with. Most likely this is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 here as a finished 5-way structure. Now, and as S&P 500, as we have this peak over here higher than the start of the structure on Nasdaq, we can't have this as a 1, 2. So instead we have to be starting the wave count from here if we want to have this as some kind of impulse wave structure. That diminishes the possibility of having this as a 5-way just because the right look is not there. So instead this indeed could be that this 3-way move right here. Is it perfect? Definitely not, but again, we definitely can get most likely a 5-way structure in here. Again, very small time frames we would need to go to get that 5 waves, and then we would have either some kind of 3-way structure in here or some kind of expanding diagonal. That is rare, so 3 ways most likely. Then again, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This would get us this A, B and C look. Let's see, I don't think it extended 1-to-1, but most likely to the at least the 0.7 or 618. Yeah, there we go. So 618 again, minimum that we are seeking for a 3-way move. So A, B and C a zigzag. Again, after that we would be looking at another 3-way move here, which definitely looks like we have done. This inside here definitely looks like 3-way move. This looks like a 3-way move. Well, I guess this one as well have to be a 3-way move. Let's see, how much did it retrace? I think it is valid for a flat. So yeah, so this could be a 3-wave, 3-wave and 5-wave. So again, that would be another 3-way sequence. So overall expectations, if this indeed is that 3-way move, then this most likely would be something like this. Then we could be looking something like that as a connector. Now, what makes this more believable as well is the fact that RSI has retraced the move quite a lot already. If we are looking at, for example, the 2-hour time frame, let's take a look at the high to low, and we can just use this one. We see that price has retraced around 38.2 cent, 38.2. There we go. That is hard to say. And on price, oh sorry, not on price, but in RSI, let's see what is the peak. So from here, this high, we can see that it has retraced, and this low, it has retraced around the 786, which means again that RSI has resetted itself way more, basically a double than the price. So it is more ready to go down again, as it has that reset possibility. So again, this would mean something like this. Now overall, again, we have multiple choices to going on at the moment. Definitely would be looking for a larger partner for this first leg, but before that, it is still possible that we have this 3 waves and then another higher high here to create this larger pattern downwards. I wouldn't be surprised at all. But that is basically the ideas that I have here. Bullish idea again would be this one where we'd have this some kind of diagonal here as a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This is the only bullish idea I have at the moment. This would get us to wave A or wave 1. We can't retrace below the 36 or 3.6k area, at which again we would invalidate the bullish idea completely. But yeah, that is pretty much everything I wanted to share at the very moment on S&P 500. If you have made it this far into the video, I would appreciate the likes. Link to my free Discord server also in the description below. And let me know if you have some other assets you would like me to cover as well. For now, I thank you for watching and hope you have an amazing rest of your day. See you in the next video. Bye bye.